Well, she's a good mama.
Wolfman, come here.
She just didn't know how to do this. Watched him in the camera for, I don't know, an hour. Maybe not quite that. He'd get close. She'd move. She'd try to push him back there, but she didn't know where to push him. So then she'd move so she could push him back farther, not realizing that as she backed up, the breadbasket got farther away. Ty got here just a few minutes ago. I got him going on the right front. Got 3 teats opened up. And yeah, it's her turn. So she says this is Wolfman. So far, however many calves there are, they're all
Charlotte is our only female.
Yeah, Charlotte. They're all named after
Maverick, Goose,
Top Gun characters.
Charlotte, Viper, Cougar, and Wolf.
Tell her it's a good thing she knows who they are. And Biatch over there, had to kick her out.
Hamburger.
Yeah, somebody's hamburger.
Armadillo hamburger, man.
Yeah. She'll hit the yard. Get a load together. She's still got to be around here probably another 20 days at least, though. I think it's a 45 day.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think they shorten it.
Anyway, because we don't know if she goes to the auction where she's going.
She's gonna be gone.
So anything we do have to give meds that have a hold on. We don't take them down until the hold's off of them.
And then that'll be a full load between mine and her.
Yep.
And then I will be bringing Tahoe and Buffalo home in case no one knew that.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about that or not. Since the neighbor passed away, it's too much for his wife to.
I think it was never her thing. It was more his thing.
Yeah, it was his deal. I mean, if he was gone hunting or whatever, like when he had a heart attack and a stroke before, she went out and fed him. But you know, she was a few years younger then too. So anyway, and Ty says she thinks this is the 241 daughter, and I know we just talked about that the other day, about how there's a lot of 241 daughters in the herd.
It's okay.
But she's tired of being in the lockup.
Don't tempt it, Mom.
I don't blame her. But at the same time, kids got to eat.
I can still take you. You're still light enough. I can still.
Ty's serious too. We're gonna warm him up. He ate off Mom. She ain't got a lot of milk yet. Just put him in here because he was still kind of wet and it's getting cold. And what are you doing? Playing with
French brat.
Yeah. Yeah. See, if you were here to feed in the morning, you'd get that attention every morning.
No, it's because I smell like colostrum.
Yeah. But her and 241 and a couple others come up. Yes, Prince Brat. Anyway, I went up and we got some powdered colostrum. So that's what's in that bottle. She got a pint. Yeah, you didn't hear the radio. She got a pint in him, and yeah, Becky stole my coat. That's okay. See if I can turn it around and actually show it. Maybe Becky will tell me if I'm showing it.
Oh, you gotta get it correct.
Oh yeah, we gotta get it straightened out. See?
Gotta put it down just a little bit. There we go, so you can see all of it.
There you go. BCP, Farming and Trucking. I do love my coat, Brendan. Thank you very much. Yeah, Ty's never here in the right place at the right time to get loves off of them. So anyway, we're gonna get him warmed up. Send him back to his mama. There's what I like to see. Got up here, looked in the camera, and she's all but clean. Well, afterbirth laying behind her, still attached, but and she's been working on his legs. They weren't quite dry, but the rest of him's dry and in the coat. Sorry about the shaking. I'm reaching so I can show you that. There you go. The moon's a lot closer to the sunrise this morning. That was just kind of dumb luck. I looked up and saw that. And yeah, it's not quite that bright out yet. And I'm kind of on a mission kind of on a mission because when I checked cows last night, I can't even talk this morning. I spent an hour and a half, I suppose. I worked my way from the back barn to the front barn, shutting the water off and getting it drained. Which, by the way, about another hour will be the coldest part of the morning. And we're 25 now, so it may or may not change. But coyotes were not very far from the barn. Mom's dog. Good morning, Brandy. Yes, good morning. Yeah, you saw her yesterday in the car. Anyway, I was going in, actually I was unhooking the cow trough when the coyotes lit off. If it wasn't for the barn between me and them, I probably could have looked right at them. But anyway, out there you can't see shit. I mean, that's such a mess out there now. I don't even know if a bullet could travel through that crap to hit something if you did see it. And I'm not kidding. Especially when you go look down toward the creek bottom. Well, good morning, sir. Still got your coat on? Yeah, how you doing? Good morning, Mama. Yeah, he spent most of the night over in that corner with her kind of wrapped around him. Good Mama, she don't like the dog that close. But anyway, I'll get rid of some of the extra stuff I have this morning for a minute. You know, like a flashlight and a piece of stainless and plastic. I know I wasn't supposed to do that either. I think her water's about empty, and that was full at 8:30 last night. But and I see BCP Farming and Trucking just put not just put, they put a video up this morning. Something about their first calf of the year. So hey, the seal has broken at their place. And another one I don't comment on much anymore, but I catch a few videos. Prairie Sunset Ranch, they got a couple calves on the ground. I don't know how many they got now, but I know they got started. Well, the little bugger done slipped, leg slips off. But his coat's still on him. I'll take care of that in a bit. Talked about the couple kitty cats we had around here. Light colored one we've seen out here in front. Seen it at the neighbor's. I'm sure I know she's living in the straw pile at the walkway. So last night I was over by the yearlings outside pen trying to find coyotes, and I got far enough down the hill where I could see back underneath over here, and the light shined up through the manure barn, and there's a set of lights, and I'm going, or a set of eyeballs. I'm going, this may not be good. Hell, I'm gonna have a full-length video before I get done feeding. And I'm thinking, oh, heat, but they didn't look right. They didn't look right because there was a kitty cat. I looked through the scope, and the high part of the manure is just about right in there. And she was nestled in on top of that, hiding from the coyotes. And she let me. I walked down here. I mean, I was within 30 feet of her, and she just watched me. And for all I know, maybe she's still standing there now. I left everything over in the barn, so if I see something out here now, I'm going to be slightly irritated. Yeah. Didn't freeze enough for this mud hole. But, no, she was like, right there, you can see the manure between the boards. which was kind of cool. I told her to stay safe, so hopefully she did, because I don't want to find a pile of fuzz out here somewhere. I don't know if you heard that or not, but yeah, starlings. I'm assuming I mean, I haven't seen any starlings yet, but that's usually what gets in between the plastic and the tin up there. We did this. We put the vapor barrier on that part because, well, we didn't have enough to do the rest, and we had a strip that was that wide. And Dad says, "Oh, let's do it so you don't get dripped on when you come right in." It doesn't matter with the old tractor; you'd be underneath the other part. That's enough rambling, but I think the sun's going to be pretty in a little bit. Yeah, we're red man, and rainy, and whiskey, and blue. I come up here and warm up a little bit, sneak them in here. Still got to do something with this shithole. That way when I kick the cows out of the feed barn, mainly Mutt and Jeff, the twin boys, mainly those two, they like to get them running out of the barn, and I don't do that. But I also come in here in the mornings to check for something. And I need to run some more traps for some other critters like coyotes. But I got to find a damn trail that they're actually using. And, you know, yeah, you can bait them in and all that stuff, but not enough having enough time to check them once a day like the law says. But I also got my mouse traps. It's been a while. Middle of the screen, that's one of those plastic traps. We've actually had pretty good luck with those. When I had the wooden traps in here, I'd go back and forth. I'd catch 5, 6, 7, 8 in the wood ones, then nothing, and they'd all be in the black ones, the plastic ones. But there wasn't one in there yesterday, and there's one in there today. It's been at least a month, probably. Anyway, I'm going to get warmed up and get a dog's life in a heated shop, chilling out. There you go. I don't think I'm going to catch it much better than that. And yes, it is pretty damn close. There's some blue toward the bottom rather than just the bright yellow that it's showing, and it is a little pink toward the top, but it's not as defined as the camera is showing the pink. So, there. Where would we be without a quick heifer talk? And yes, they are both reaching over the gate to try to get my phone. You're such a brat. And you, 241 there. Well, I haven't done this part yet. You gonna, no? You are a brat. But 241's gonna come touch my pinky. 618's a little closer again. 611 over here. 324. Hey, big girl's kid. And she is, yeah, May 21st. I think I talked about that before. She's the youngest one in here. And she was standing next to 241's, probably like the third or fourth biggest one in here. Because the brat, yes, you touched me again, and 511C are the tallest two. So, anyway, get going, and then I've been looking to see if I see any freaking coyotes this morning. I mean, I know where I could find them, but the problem is that shit out there is half its chest high, and that's why it's so hard to find them out there. And, you know, I'd be trespassing while looking for them. I need a drone with a pew-pew on it. Fly over, find them, and blast the crap out of them. And I figure if we have any losses this year because of them, I'm going to go after somebody for it. Because I didn't create the coyote haven out there. I'd really much rather still have that. You know, we wouldn't have had to cut numbers in half and then less. And we wouldn't have all the issues from it. You know, like a tree falling on the fence. That kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, I got things to do. Like make these girls happy for a little bit. Good morning, sunshine.
Oh, what do you got?
You got goobies. You got goobies on your binkers. What are you looking at over there?
I was looking at Blue walk away.
Blue? Is that blue?
Oh yeah, that's a blue bat over there.
Peeing.
Good morning.
Red wants to
Good morning. Hey. Yeah?
You still got stuff on your face, dude.
I don't give a shit.
I do.
Yeah, there, that looks better. No?
Goober, goober,
You
goober,
gotta have a clean face for the video. Even though we're looking into the light, can't see
Red
anything.
wants, do we give her kisses? Red, it's okay, Red.
Okay, so now, you know, the boss girl's here.
Yeah!
So's Ty.
Tie, tie. Can you say tie, tie? Tee.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, boo! 1, 2, 3, boo!
Whoa!
1, 2, 3, boo!
That's enough of the bad lighting shots. Don't know if you can, there, I can see it, middle of the screen. There's 2 deer. Looks like a mama and last year's baby. Oh, another one walking in from the left side. Of course, they're all in the shadows. I'm going to say mama and last year's twins. One in the middle looks to be a little bigger. Finally getting water turned back on. The 4 geese are the other direction in the bottom. And I got to here to turn the cow's water back on and saw the deer. Yeah, where'd my finger? Over here. Then I saw the others. So there you go. And no new babies yet. Just the one from last night. Of course, I haven't been in the barn for probably 2 hours, but there might be another by now. Yeah, and I checked these kids out. We got 9 fishies left. They're all in there. We get to where it ain't freezing like it is, and they'll go back in here and keep this mess cleaned up. That'll probably get cleaned up before they go back in, because, yeah, it's got a lot of crap in it. And I'm really surprised cows only drank that much. But get it hooked back up and running, and, you know, stuff that's floating, we usually scoop that out. They got plenty of clear water to drink. Well, shit. Rule number 1. When you're hand watering, do not walk away. She's standing in water. Yeah, do not walk away. I've had 3 phone calls, God knows what else, and turned my back on it. Walk to the shop. I gotta go out and tighten the fitting, the hose out there. Grabbed some tools and fixed it so I could actually shut that one valve off out there, because the cow panel had a rod in the way. Totally spaced to finish and tighten that hose up when I was out there. And yeah, I mean, the only good thing is it goes straight out. The bad thing is calves like to lay down there. So yeah, it happens. I don't care who you are, it happens. Take a lesson from Shane Holst. They leave a ear tag with a deal on it. You can put it on your wrist next to the faucet. You take it off the faucet, you turn it on, you put that on your wrist. It's always there, it bugs you, so you remember to go back and shut it off. But the best thing is just don't even walk away from the smaller ones like that. And time to check cows. And yes, Iceman's over there whining, because with his mama in there, I can't put her head in the lockups for him. And I don't see no new babies yet. They're getting ready to leave. Becky just got the phone call from the mom. She's going to get released here pretty soon.
And I had an appointment today. Turns out we're going down the same road that I was on in September. with my partial hysterectomy on my left side. I have an urgent ultrasound coming up, and then that will decide whether we do the rest of the hysterectomy or not. So, yeah.
So what she's saying is the endometriosis
Is back and worse than what it was.
back
We
with
have
a
not had a great
vengeance.
day on any of the home fronts.
On anything.
Yeah, hasn't been the best of news all day today.
No.
So,
But 'tis what it is. Deal with what we got to deal with, and do what we got to do.
Yep.
So and Becky's mad at me because
You need a
she's got to go pick Mom up at the hospital
you need a nap.
because
Not necessarily. You might get there.
yeah. Because if I do, she's still got to feed.
No, Dada.
You gotta
Um,
take a nappy.
Oh, ma.
Company bringing the oxygen stuff is supposed to call me and be here. Probably
No.
sometime in
we
the
haven't
next
heard
hour
from
or
them.
so.
They said they call it a half hour out, and we haven't heard it.
Looks like a good place to end the video, doesn't it? They're all hungry. All want me to give them some treats. And little Hopi Dope there. Got a feeling she might be a good mama later. She's been reaching through the gate over there and helping that cow keep her calf clean. Watching everything she's doing. Oh, that's good. That's how they learn. That is how they learn. I got you. You're a chicken. Yeah, you're being a chicken. How about 241? So, anyway, you know most of what we know. Becky's getting ready to pick Mom up here in a little bit, and I'm waiting around for the company that's bringing the oxygen out to show up. They're supposed to call a half hour before they get here, and supposed to deliver it within 4 hours of when it was ordered. They've got a half an hour left to get it done. So, we'll see how that works out. I didn't get to that part of saying thank you for watching and all that good stuff. But hey, I just got Bale's cut finally. And they're waiting to get in. Took me forever to get this done. 2 phone calls from the outfit that's bringing the oxygen for Mom. And apparently the order didn't go through the first time, which was a lucky thing that Becky called back and talked to Mom, and Mom talked to the nurse again, and she went and looked, and no. So Becky's getting ready to go pick her up, and I get to wait around, and hopefully they show up before it gets too late. Get out of there, dogs. So anyway, thank y'all, and see what tomorrow brings.